Haney. Lee Haney is the only bodybuilder to ever win Mr. Olympia and never lose his title. Retiring after a record 8 consecutive wins, some say Haney bowed out of bodybuilding as he knew he was about to lose to Yates. Haney was the first bodybuilder to offer both size and conditioning. With his 250-pound frame, Haney was bigger than all of his competitors. And yet, he displayed razor-sharp definition and incredible 8-pack abs every time. Despite his competitive record and his groundbreaking combination of muscularity and mass, Yates, the 6-time Mr. Olympia, is arguably one of the best bodybuilders of all time for many fans. Beyond his achievements in some of the most granite hard conditioning in bodybuilding, Yates' work ethic makes him an icon for many fans. With a machine-like focus to training, Yates dedicated himself to working out 365 days a year, with intense and brutal routines. And many say it's thanks to this dedication that he was able to compete and win in a golden era of more genetically blessed competitors, such as Coleman and Paul Dillett. Zane. At the other end of the scale, we have Zane, whose lean yet highly defined 190 frame inspired the bodybuilding term Zane-like, synonymous with leanness. In fact, most gym-goers would choose Zane's body as the kind of body they'd love to show off in a muscle shirt. And with good reason. Zane had such an amazing physique that he was able to beat Arnold Schwarzenegger to the 1968 IFBB Mr. Universe title, despite weighing 60 pounds less. Rather than relying on mass, Zane concentrated on defined lines and precise attention. Coleman set a new standard of bodybuilding with a contest weight of around 300 pounds, something few bodybuilders achieve. Winning a staggering 26 titles throughout his career, including 8 Mr. Olympias, Coleman is also considered one of the strongest bodybuilders ever, as demonstrated in his grueling training videos. At the beginning of his career, Coleman's physique had it all, including mass and detail, especially on his back. The size of the muscle and symmetry he displayed on his back is still unparalleled. Lex Wheeler, also known as the Sultan of Symmetry, racked up an impressive 17 professional titles throughout his career. Yet, in one of the biggest snubs of all time, he never managed to take the Mr. Olympia crown, the most coveted title in bodybuilding. But, for knowledgeable fans, Flex is the best bodybuilder of all time. He won the Arnold Classic a record 4 times. And in 1997, he achieved the coveted Triple Crown by winning the Ironman, the Arnold Classic and the San Jose Classic. And top bodybuilders Arnold Schwarzenegger and Coleman agree, both describing Wheeler as the greatest ever.